Hi guys, so my partner's just taken Sophia to school. I made her lunch. What else? Got her ready and they've gone. So I'm gonna have a quick tidy up of this place. So this is the messy living room. I've got to let Tiger in, he wants to come back in. And I'll show you the kitchen. Believe it or not, the main aim today is to get that oven cleaned. Look at my oven mitt, it's ruined already. So I think I might wash that at some point. But yeah, quick tidy up. And I want to get that oven done. I'm sure there's some other jobs I want to get done as well. And there's some washing to do. I've got to put a bag back in the bin. I just took the rubbish out of the bin. So I think it's just like we're going to try and get it all done today. Or try and get it done. I wouldn't say all, that might be taking it a bit too far, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. I made Sophia some snowflake sandwiches for lunch, so my partner's going to come back and eat this lot. I'll show you a picture, because she's gone off strawberries all of a sudden, and then she's asking for bananas, but she's gone off bananas, so I don't know if she's going to eat them in her lunch. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do first, but I'm going to get started. Kitchen is tidy, clean the worktops, I've swept the floors, I've got the washing on the go. There's Tiger. I haven't mopped, I'll do that after in case I get the floor mucky. But yeah, I'm going to tackle that in a sec. I'm just going to finish up the living room. So my partner's already made a good start on the living room. There's just a few little bits and pieces I've got to sort. Not too much. It's looking a bit better. It's still bits of mess as per usual. Look at the state of her toys. But I really need to move on now, so I'm not going to get this cooker done. That really needs to get done. So I did take a small break. I realised I had to upload my Meals of the Week video, so I quickly chucked that together and put it up. And while that was uploading, I couldn't really film on my phone, so I started reading some more of my books. So I'm up to chapter 6 now, so pleased with that. And it's really cold I don't know if it's just my room, but I sat in my room reading, so I've put a cardi on. It's getting really cold now, so I hope you're all keeping warm. I'm going to try and start wearing more jumpers, but then I get hot when I'm working and cleaning. But yeah, enough about that. We're going to get started with this oven. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It is 11:05, so we'll time how long it takes. It didn't take too long with that. I can't remember what the brand was. It didn't take too long with the stuff I used last time, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long this time. This is a before of the oven. And then if I take this net off, look at the state of that. It needs some love. Yeah, it's had a bit of abuse, hasn't it? So I need to get this all cleaned up. So here I'm just about to get started on the door. I don't know why I did the door first. Yeah, I normally start with the hobs, but I think it's because it's really dirty and annoying me. I just wanted to get it done and dusted. So I did my nails a couple days before, 2-3 days before, so I didn't want to wreck them. So I did wear a glove this time. They're only like press-on nails. I think they're about £3 from Boots. So they're just glued on. They're not like acrylic or gel. So I thought I'd best wear a glove because I've proper abused my nails the last few days with work, cleaning, that type of thing. So I thought I'd best try and protect them a little bit here. But as you can see, it didn't take long to get that clear bit in the middle. I think the edges and sides took a bit longer because they were a bit more grimy and stuck on. But I also thought I'd take this time here just to answer a couple more questions that I missed out on the other day, just because I already edited it by the time they came through. So Laura asks, what is your typical DITL, your normal daily routine? I don't really have much of a routine, and I especially never had one before, like when Sophia come out of nursery. I had a little bit while she was in nursery. So every morning I get Sophia's lunches ready and get her dressed. If I have an 8 o'clock start, I'll just get her lunch ready and I won't get her dressed, my partner will. And then we chop and change who takes her in the mornings or picks her up in the afternoons, depending on what we're working, stuff like that. But really, the only stuck routine I have is I make Sophia's lunch and then I get her ready. Other than that, we don't really have much routine, just because our jobs don't always allow it. Our hours change, you see, they're not always the same. I have started a sort of little routine lately, but it's not been happening for long. So if my partner takes Sophia to school, I'll have a really quick tidy up. And then I'll go and give the bathroom a quick clean. But by the bathroom, I mean I'll just clean the toilet and the sink and the mirror. So it's more of a frequent clean in there. But I've only done that a few times, so I want to turn that into a routine. So if my partner is taking her to school, in the half an hour or so he's gone, I want to get the washing up done, do a mini tidy and clean the toilet quickly. So I want to turn that into a new routine that I do every day, every other day at least. But we'll see. But again, that depends on our hours, stuff like that. And then there was another question. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry, I've got my computer in front of me. Faye asks, what is your favourite part of Christmas dinner? Gravy, roast potatoes, etc. And what is your favourite tradition to do as a family? My favourite part of a roast dinner and Christmas dinner is gravy. For me, that makes or breaks a roast dinner. I've had some dodgy gravy in the past, and yeah, it does. You can have a half decent Christmas dinner and make it so much better with a nice gravy. So yeah, definitely gravy. My least favourite actually can be stuffing balls sometimes. You've got to get the right stuffing. Otherwise, yeah, I've had some dodgy stuffing too. Sorry, what was the other bit? What is your favourite tradition to do as a family? We don't really have any, full-on Christmas traditions we do every year. So in December, work gets pretty busy for my partner. He works more hours. I don't know if you'd call that a tradition. One thing I have tried to turn into a tradition, which I don't think everyone gets. Sophia's birthday is on the 2nd of December. So I want that tree, I want the decorations, I want the lot up for Sophia's birthday by the 2nd. So she's got the lights, she's got all the things, she's got the tree. So that is actually one thing I've done since she was born, or near enough since she was born, and I want that to be our tradition. I would love some other family traditions at Christmas, but I'm not sure. We did used to go to, I think this was more before Sophia was born, when it was just me and Dylan. We went to a Christmas thing every year. They do like an old retro-y type Christmas fairground rides, chestnuts cooking. Is it doing whatever outside? Sorry, I can't think of the word. But after lockdown, they stopped doing it, or they still do it, but not to that level, and it's not the same. But yeah, I would love a tradition for all of us to do every year. So there was another question from another Laura. What is my favourite lingerie brand? And I didn't know how to take this question, I'm going to be honest, because it is personal, and then is there something else behind it? Sorry, Laura, if there isn't. I don't really have a favourite brand. I get mine from Asda and Matalan. Yeah, and that's it. I do need to go and get myself measured because I've put on weight, and yeah, I need to get some new ones really. As far as I know, locally to me, all I can go to is Marks and Spencer's to get measured, and I have put it off because I feel pressurised then to buy one of their bras, and I'm going to guess they're expensive. I don't know how much they are. So yeah, I've been putting it off for that reason, and the fact I don't like awkward situations either, so it's just going to get a bit more awkward, isn't it? It's going to just feel awkward going there and yeah, asking for that anyway to get measured, and then just walking out again, not buying anything. So no, I need to get that done ASAP really. I'll have to see if I can get someone to come with me. I think I need my hand holding a bit there, so it's not as awkward. But I only say that about that question because I have had some rather odd messages on Instagram, which I ignore anything that I think is rude, too personal or odd. And I've had the same sort of messages from supposedly different people, but they're exactly the same message and they're quite personal. So I don't trust these messages. The inside is as clean as it's going to get. Happy with the glass, look at that difference. It's just got some smudge marks on there at the minute. And then this is looking so much better. And then there's loads of crumbs and bits that have fallen out from there. I've got to give that another quick wipe from where I cleaned inside. I've got to work on the hobs and do the little wire rack, but I'm all out of that elbow grease stuff, so I'm going to have to go back to using the same stuff I used to, like the spray. Sorry, I went on a little, not a rant, but a little something about Instagram and that type of thing. But yeah, it just makes me very wary sometimes. So I'm sorry if I offend anyone, if I take questions the wrong way or anything. It's just, it makes me uncertain, if that makes sense, about where this question's coming from and what it means. Yeah, so it's made me a little bit more paranoid when it comes to certain questions. There is the oven. I would have liked to have used the elbow grease on here, but obviously it ran out. So it's about 5 to now, 5 to 12, so that took about half an hour. I did stop for a few minutes because the door went, it was the postman. I think I'm going to do a before and after mini clear out of this cupboard down here as well, because I thought I was missing some Christmas stuff. Well, I am missing a couple of bits and I don't know where they are, but I bought a cookie jar from Poundland a few years ago now, 2-3 years ago, or was it last year? Or yeah, something like that. I've been looking at them for a few years and my partner's always giving me, you know, the eye, like, no, don't need it. So I did get one a year or two ago, and I remember, I think it's in this cupboard with some kitcheny Christmas bits, so I'm going to have a quick look for that. Here's a quick little glimpse of the cupboard, and it is a right mess. And as you can see, there's something Christmassy poking out, so I'm going to have a little look in there, and I think there's Christmassy bits in that Christmas bag, I hope. I find my little Christmas cookie jar. But here's the before, and I'll show you an after when it's done, and the Christmassy bits I find, if I find any. This is the cupboard after a little sort out, so much better. And then look what I found. I've got my Father Christmas cookie jar and my Christmas mugs and cups. And I found my little mug treats. I'm very tempted to put them out, but as you all know, my countertop's already chock-a-block, so I'm not sure. I might just put all my mugs in this space until they're ready to come out. I don't know yet. I found my little gravy boat. It probably needs a bit of a clean up. And I found this I bought last year and never used. A milk frother. I want a proper one, but this was cheaper, so I might try it out in a bit. I don't know. I've never frothed milk in my life, so that would be a new experience, but hopefully make a nice drink. Ooh. So pleased I managed to get quite a few bits done today. Wish I had more memory on my phone. I could film so much more stuff, but it is what it is. So when I said the postman was at the door, I got some lovely mail. So you know Helen from the House Sauce budget, I got some bits, and also got, so I'm really looking forward to the beginning of December this year. I haven't splashed out on advent calendars, shall I say. I got some special ones for us, but you know me, I'm not going to be paying 10, 20, 30 quid for advent calendars. So I've done special advent on a budget this year, and me, my partner Sophie and Dylan have got something a bit different than the cheap old advent calendars, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm stingy. I don't want to pay £2.50, £3 upwards for a cheap, crappy chocolate advent calendar, even if it's Cadbury's, whatever, it's got a top name, when you can get more chocolate if you go and buy a chocolate bar. Do you know what I mean? I know that's not the point, but yeah, so I've got us some special ones this year, but I'm going to hold off showing you them until the 1st of December. So I bought myself a special one that I know you're going to love, and I bought one from the Housewife's Budget. This is a 7-day one. I've got a normal one, and then I've got a cool one that the kids are going to love and my partner's going to love. But I also put in a little order. So first of all, what should I show you? I can't remember if these were in the sale. So I've got a school uniform savings challenge, and you might say it's a little late in the day, but it's not. When my son goes to school, his school uniform costs a fortune. It's blazers, all this. You can't get uniform from shops. You have to get this particular uniform, so it's a bit more than normal uniform. My daughter's is a bit cheaper, but I want to start in January putting away for this. So when you think about in January, they're at school, what, another 6 or 7 months? So that means I can maybe scratch off a couple of these a month, and then by the time it comes round, I don't need to save for the uniform because I've already got the money for the uniform. So this is a school uniform savings challenge, and it saves £100. So that's what I'm going to do in January. And then I did get this insert. So for any school trip money, anything to do with schools, because Sophia has a school trip to the cinema coming up in November. See a robot film, but I can't remember the name of it. They're doing like a cinema club thing. Everyone in school is going, and it's a £5 to go. So yeah, anything like that can go in here. There was also something else, I can't remember what it is. Oh, she's got a Christmas disco in December. That's a £5, so I can put any money I save for school things like that, I can put in here, in a wallet with that. Then I did get this for a reason, and I can't remember why. I got a burger insert. Then I got this date night challenge for £60. So I think I've got this to go with like Valentine's or just a night with my partner. I would love us to have a little date night or afternoon, anything like that. That's for £60. And then Helen, for a freebie, threw in the date night insert to go with that. And then also some cool stickers, which I know Sophia is going to love. And they're just little gongs. Oh my god, this one's got leopard print on. I've got to put that on something. So I'm going to let her have those, except for the one with the leopard print hat. But that is that for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to do more bits, but stuff kept taking longer. And I've been doing all sorts of other bits today, like I got out my meals of the week quickly in between, stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Thank you so much for watching.